In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for 25,000 MT, the top 5 cards for 50k, and the top 5 cards for 100,000 MT right now in my team. As you guys know, the market's been crashing a ton, and there's been a lot of different cards going down in price and going down in tiers. I just want to get you guys the best cards at pretty much every price point in the game, from 25k, 50k, and 100,000 MT. So starting off here with the top 5 cards for under 25,000 MT, the first card I want to talk about is going to be Dark Matter Scotty Barnes, one of the best budget cards in the game and just one of the best point guards in general. He's 6'8" at the 1, 7'2" wingspan, and this card brings you elite level defense, 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's also got tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's really good at getting to the rim, slashing to the basket, one of the best for a point guard. And then I think his jump shot's actually pretty solid. I know a lot of people don't like his jump shot too much, and I can understand why, but I feel like it's a decent release with the Garland base and the Scotty Barnes upper on very quick timing. And then he's also got really good dribble sigs with his Steve Francis size up, the John Wall escape, aim behind the back, and he does have quick drops off 1 and really good defensive tendencies, all at a 98. So this card plays great defense, amazing at going to the rim. He's got great size at the point guard position, a really good player model, and a really good wingspan. So Scotty Barnes for sure gotta be a top 5 card for under 25,000 MT. Now the next card is going to be another budget beast, one of the best, if not the best budget card currently in my team, and that is going to be Dark Matter Rudy Gay, a 6'8" shooting guard, 7'3" wingspan. This card just gives you great all-around play. Doesn't necessarily have a flaw. He's got an amazing jump shot. The Rudy Gay base, Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing is one of the more easy jump shots to green in the game. And then he's also got great dribble sigs with the Jimmy size up, John Wall escape, aim behind the back, amazing at getting to the rim. He finishes through contact. He's got amazing defensive tendencies, great size, so he plays amazing defense. 6'8", 7'3" wingspan at shooting guard. I think Rudy Gay got to be a top 5 card for under 25k. Now sticking in the small forward range kind of is going to be Josh Smith. I mean, Rudy Gay is probably more of a shooting guard, but Josh Smith is going to be an elite level small forward in the game. I mean, this man just gives you great all-around play. 6'9" at small forward, 7' wingspan. He's got amazing all-around stats, 98 block, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, 96 interior defense, and 96 perimeter. He's athletic, he can dunk the ball, he's got almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge, and then they did give him a new jump shot. He's got the De'Aaron Fox base, Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing, so a super good release. He's got the Trey fade, he's got the DeMar size up, John Wall escape, he's got really good dunk packages, and then also almost perfect defensive tendencies. So Josh Smith for sure going to be one of the best budget cards in the game. And then sticking with these small forwards, a guy that is very similar to Josh Smith is going to be Dark Matter Karl Malone from the new Encore set. If I actually show you guys the comparison, these cards are so similar, it's actually crazy. They're both 6'9" at small forward, 7' wingspan. I will say Karl Malone probably has the slightly better player model, but very similar when it comes to the player model and size at the small forward spot. You take a look at their stats. I mean, sure, Karl Malone has a little bit better stats across the board, but pretty much going to be the exact same. Badges wise, once again, going to be very similar. Sometimes, you know, a card might have better defensive hops, but then this card might have better shooting or playmaking, but very similar when it comes to the stats, the badges, the size, the height, the wingspan. So it really just comes down to the animations, and then you take a look at their animations, look at their dribble sigs, pretty much the exact same. Karl Malone does have the dame behind the back, which is the only difference really when you look at the dribble sigs, but that is nice to see that he does have a better behind the back. And then they have very similar jump shots. I just do like Karl Malone's release a little bit more with the Marco Fultz base and the Tim Duncan upper, but very similar small forwards around the same price. Really comes down to preference of whose jump shot you like more, but basically going to be the same small forward and same small forward card, and I think for sure are both top 5 cards for under 25,000 MT. But now to round out the top 5 cards for under 25k, I do think is going to be an amazing shooting guard, and that's going to be Dark Matter Andrew Wiggins, a card that really just gives you great play on both sides of the ball. Really has no flaws at that shooting guard position. 6'7" at the 2, 7' wingspan. He's an elite level defender. He can slash to the basket. He's got a great jump shot. Really solid dribble sigs, really good dribble sigs with the D-mid size up and the Curry escape. So just all around, Wiggins I do think is going to be a top 5 card for under 25,000 MT. Now to go on to the top 5 cards for 50,000. The first card I want to talk about is going to be Dark Matter AK. When I'm recording this video, he was about 52 to 55k, so maybe he's a little bit more than that right now, maybe he's a little bit less. Really depends when you guys are watching this video and when you do check the market, but he's around 50k. Some of these cards might not be exactly under 50, but they'll be 52 or 53,000. And AK is such a good shooting guard. 6'9" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan. He gives you some of the best defense for a shooting guard in the entire game. He's got an amazing jump shot with the O'Shea base, Miles Bridges upper on very quick timing, so he's got a fast jump shot, pretty easy to green with. He's got a great fade, being the Trey leaner, and then he's also got the Trey sigs, which are some of the best sigs in the game, with the Trey size up, Trey escape, same behind the back. He's got front clutches and also almost perfect defensive tendencies, all gonna be at a 99. So AK for sure gonna be a top 5 card for 50,000 MT. Now staying in that really overpowered range is going to be Dark Matter Mark Eden, a card that I think for his price of only about 50 to 55k is so amazing at the center position. You get a center that can compete and hang with the best centers in the game, like Manute Bol, Yao Ming, Rick Smith. He's 7'4" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan, and he's going to be one of the best interior defenders in the game. 99 block, 87 steal, 94 perimeter, 98 interior defense. And a very underrated thing about Mark Eden is probably his rebounding abilities. One of the best rebounding centers in the game, especially on the offensive end, and that really does help. Getting those second chances really helps. Like getting those second possessions really helps in clutch time and unlimited. Yes, he might not be the fastest, but if you have a coach and a shoot boost, you can really up his speed into like the mid 90s with a coach and a shoe. So for example, if you have like a Mark Jackson, you can get him up to a 95 speed with a shoot boost and a coach boost, and then also an 86 3 ball. And he's actually got not a bad jump shot. Like it's actually pretty solid for a Mark Eden card, but I think for sure got to be in this top 5 for 50,000 MT. The next card I want to talk about is just going to be a really good offensive shooting guard, and that's going to be Dark Matter Vince. For about like 40 to 50k. He really has been fluctuating in price. Sometimes I've seen him a little bit more expensive, like 55 or 60k, but then sometimes I see him for even cheaper at like 30 to 35k. So he's somewhere in that middle price range. He's going to be a 6'6" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's got a 99 driving dunk, 99 vertical, and that's the main thing about Vince. His slashing ability, he gets some of the best dunking animations. He's got great dribble sigs, and then I also do love his jump shot with the Kyle Kuzma base, the Vince Carter upper on very quick timing. I feel like it's a super easy jump shot to green with, and also pretty quick as well. And then for the last 2 spots are both going to be really solid small forwards, and that's going to be Galaxy Opal Big Z, a card that is 7'3", can play small forward shooting guard, 7'6" wingspans. We just bring so much versatility and just so much mismatches on the offensive end with a card like Big Z. And then just for defense, I do have Jonathan Isaac in this top 5 as well, one of the best on-ball defenders in the game, a guy that you can put on the perimeter and pretty much clamp up most other guards in the game. So Jonathan Isaac and Big Z gonna round out my top 5 cards for 50,000 MT. Now to go on to the last price point of the video, the top 5 cards for 100,000 MT. The first card I want to talk about is going to be a very similar shooting guard small forward, or just similar small forward to Jonathan Isaac, and that's going to be Dark Matter KG. He's like another Jonathan Isaac type of card. He's 6'11" at that small forward position with a 7'2" wingspan, but the big thing about KG is he can also play shooting guard, and I feel like that's a pretty big plus compared to a card like Jonathan Isaac, having that ability to play shooting guard as well, with his size, his defense, his athleticism, his jump shot's still pretty good, and has solid dribble sig. So KG for sure going to be a top 5 card for 100,000 MT. Now staying in that same out of position set is going to be Dark Matter Ron Artest. I think he's still one of the best point guards in the game. Got to be a top 10 point guard, and he's one of the best defensive point guards in the game as well. 6'7" at the 1, 6'10" wingspan. He's got a 98 block, 99 steal, 99 perimeter, 98 interior defense, and then I really do like his jump shot with the Markel Fultz base, the Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing, and then he does have great dribble sigs, a very similar point guard to Scotty Barnes, but I think for sure is going to be in this top 5. And then for the next couple of spots, I did hear that Jordan was a buy now. I'm not sure if he's a buy now when you guys are watching this video, I forgot to check his price, but people in my comment section yesterday were telling me that this MJ was a buy now. So if this MJ is a buy now, he is for sure going to be a top 5 card for under 100k. I didn't check his price to see if he was 100,000 MT or below as a buy now, but you guys can let me know, is this here MJ still under 100k? Because if he is for sure in this top 5. And then I also wanted to have some other really good center cards like Ralph Sampson. He's another Mark Eden type of center, 7'4", 7'8" wingspan, one of the best player models in the game. And then to round out my top 5 cards for 100,000 MT is going to be Dark Matter D-Rob, just a really solid power forward in the game. Excited to see what his invincible looks like in the future. Maybe gets an endgame card, but yeah guys, that's going to be my top 5 cards for 25k, my top 5 cards for 50k, and then my top 5 cards for 100,000 MT. So let me know what you guys would change in the comment section down below, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.